Plus Ultra! Hello, this is Rob from UnGeek, and I'm with Nico, and we have to review
Yeah, the My Hero
My
Academia
Hero
game.
Academia game from Bandai Namco. And while this did not get a demo in the actual Bandai Namco booth, it is still worth talking about.
Yes,
I mean, it was
definitely.
featured during the private media sessions that when our fellow member Chris was able to take part of. And I mean, we love My Hero Academia.
Of course, who doesn't?
Who doesn't love My Hero Academia aside from some Western haters?
Hey! USA number one!
So,
Okay.
with that in mind, we just needed to see how the very, very first My Hero Academia game would fare. So, let's go into it. So, basically, this is us looking through. So, characters were still a bit limited while this game is still on the demo
Yeah.
phase. On the demo phases of the
The
game.
important characters are there, I think.
Right, of course, you have the main characters, you have Midoriya, you have All Might, you have Bakugo, Deku.
Yeah, villains as well.
Right.
Shigaraki, Stain is there as
Thing
well.
is there. So, I mean, skipping ahead towards the combat, we'll notice, of course, you get to have 3 characters per side.
Wait, is this like DPFC where players can switch characters?
Sadly, it is not.
What?
The 2 characters
Oh,
down there are
man.
basically just for pure assists. This is, in some ways, is just a one-on-one.
Okay.
And if you'll notice the way that the things move, it is a 3D kind of game.
It's an arena fighting game.
Right, very akin to how Naruto,
Oh, yeah.
the Naruto games of old were done, and with that comes the problems. I mean, but let's discuss that later. I want to look into the pros first. You did mention a while ago that at the very core, you do still get to play as the characters.
Yeah,
from
I think
My Hero.
that's one of the main draws of the game, since there hasn't been an actual console title for My Hero Academia yet. So there's just something about playing your favorite characters or
Right.
playing them with friends that's much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than just watching them at times. I mean, when can you do Deku's signature moves? Like what's that move called?
The finger Detroit smashu.
Yeah, something like no, don't do that.
So
Don't say
basically,
that.
what's happening? It's a good filler for the times that you've run out of anime episodes.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to spend that. You will notice though that if for everyone who's been caught up to season 3, this is a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you
Let's
have
not
characters
spoil
like muscular,
anything.
right?
Let's not spoil.
But I think your specials and everything are a bit behind,
Well,
so to say. Without spoiling
yeah,
anything,
yeah.
they are a bit behind. I guess the graphics could use a little bit of work,
but
but it's still
it does
doable.
get the style of My Hero
Right,
Academia.
and
done.
for all intents and purposes, this is not in any ways final
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
So you could see some improvements, and given the number of blank slots in the character select, you may be expecting a bunch more people. There are like loads of characters in the MHA universe, so we're bound to see others. I think from what we're seeing, we have like 8 slots left open, and who knows, they might even expand on that.
No, I was kind of bummed that it was not a Tokyo Game Show itself. But I think
We
you
might even
mentioned
get Best Grill Froppy.
what?
Froppy. The best
This
grill.
is a must-buy game. If that makes sense.
With Froppy, it is
Yes.
now an 11 out of 10 game.
Yes, even if she's the only character playable, you should definitely
As long as Best Grill Froppy
yes
is here.
fight me.
So let's go into the cons. I mean, there are a lot. With it being very Naruto-esque, it comes with all of the negatives of that. I would say that this is not in any way going to be an esports game.
Oh yeah.
given that because of the locked nature of the camera, controls will be tad wonky at times. I'm guessing movement won't be as smooth. And I don't know. From what I'm seeing, there just could have been so much more done.
But
There's-
it looks cool.
It does.
Looks cool.
It does. I mean, for what it is, for a it's just such a good license. It's such a good IP, and they could have done so much more.
Well, it is the first one. So.
True. From a critic's point of view, I'm guessing that Arc Systems have been making amazing headway with how they've given treatment to Dragon Ball Fighter Z and to Blast Blue Cross Tag Battle. I would have hoped that this would have followed suit, but with it, sure, it still has its appeal. I think MHA sells on its own, but like I said, there are some things that you kind of like is left to be desired.
Well, with all that said, I'll still probably play the game since
For
I'm a
sure.
big fan of the anime. But yeah, you do have a point that there are some missed opportunities. Like for me personally, the fact that you can't switch characters on the fly.
Right.
When I saw that there are two other characters below the one you're playing at the moment, I was like, oh, what? You can switch? Is this like DBFC? But, oh
No,
man.
it's not. I guess I'm hoping, from what I'm observing as well. I mean, and what I tried during E3, because I was able to play this for E3. I think you have one super.
Just one?
I think maybe
okay.
two at most, but I wasn't able to exactly unlock it.
Well,
But I mean,
hopefully they add
you have
some
some
more.
nice combos. I mean, you can already see that there can be amazing chains to be done, but like I said, I need to see a lot more to even consider this.
I hope
game
they
worth
add
getting.
more supers because the heroes in the anime had lots of moves.
For sure.
I have just one signature move.
So I mean, is it a must-get game for
Yes.
MHA? Take this with a pinch of salt, guys. If you're like Nicolas, simply looking
Yes.
for an MHA fix, go right ahead.
Yes.
But if you're looking for a quality game, you might need to see what else is in store for this in upcoming demos and upcoming builds before you might consider this to be a game that you'll play for a long time. If you're looking for something casual, sure, of course.
Are you calling me a casual?
What a casual. But if you're looking for something that's not competitive in an
okay.
esports level,
Yep.
then sure. But if you're looking for something that that you're hoping will be at par with DBFC, you might have to look elsewhere.
But if you're a fan of My Hero Academia and a big fan of Froppy, best girl, fight me, get this game.
And she's the only character who's not included.
What? This sucks. If that does happen, don't buy the game.
I'm sure she'll be happy.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it for our first impressions. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed this little insight to to the new MHA My Hero One's Justice.
Oh yeah.
And as always, check out the rest of our videos and coverage from Tokyo Game Show. I'm Rob. This is Nico. Till next time. keep
Plus
on gaming.
Ultra.
Plus Ultra.